Hey guys, hope you're doing well. I know you're super busy, which is great to hear. I just wanted to try to at least have an opportunity to highlight some of the key features and opportunities of the new Giro Manifest helmet, which was launched today, as you've seen on Pink Bike Vital and our B2B. So here's just a quick presentation for you guys to sort of be able to absorb the Coles notes. The new Manifest spherical trail helmet. The big story here is what I sort of think is the and proposition. In recent memory, the last 6 years, the conversation with helmets has been about the MIPS proposition or the angular impact management system of other iterations that have come out since MIPS, since Montero actually launched the MIPS 6 years ago. Previous to that, it was always about lightweight, cooling efficiency, comfortable helmet. This really brings both of those together in an extremely lightweight package. So you've got the most premium safety features, the best cooling efficiency, the most comfortable and lightweight helmet out there on the trail side. The Manifest has spherical technology, which you've seen in the Giro Ether and Tyrant, as well as on the Bell side in the Super Air and Super DH. It's a ball and socket design, and it's powered by MIPS. It was designed with Bell and Giro in the Dome, which is their testing facility, and it is a Bell Giro proprietary technology. It essentially eliminates that polycarbonate slip plane inside the helmets, which you've seen with sort of first generation, second generation MIPS and MIPS integrated. It's two different layers of EPS foam, a lower density one on the inside and a higher density one on the outside to deal with different G-force impacts. And what that does is that creates the slip plane itself. So allows for sort of a more comfortable helmet and a better vented helmet overall. And in this package with the Manifest, they've been able to achieve that in a really lightweight package. In that same sort of conversation there, we've got really good venting and airflow, what's called the aura reinforcing arch. You can see that across the top of the screen there is that sort of semi-opaque polycarbonate, essentially like a roll cage that goes through the outer shell of the helmet and dissipates energy in the event of a crash. It's what allows them to have a very safe helmet with still having those massive wind tunnel vents, 19 in total. It is 10% lighter and 7% cooler than the Montero, and in wind tunnel tests actually rivals our Giro Ether, which is our highest end road helmet. Obviously, what you'd come to expect with this helmet: premium fit and finish, 3D integrated Giro logos front and rear, our new Rocklock Trail Air system. Our Rocklock Air system is in our Ether on the roadside, so it sits 3 mils off your brow in the front to improve ventilation. It's got a really nice, very micro adjustable dial on the back in the retention system, and a padded rock lock across your occipital lobe, so really cradles that well, and a great, very secure fore and aft adjustment system, which you can feel immediately when you put the helmet on. It is exceptionally comfortable. It comes with a Fidlock magnetic buckle, and XT2 antimicrobial padding. Goggle and eyewear compatibility is a great story on this helmet as well. It's a 15-degree POV visor without detents, so it's infinitely adjustable, very easy to move around with one hand on the fly. It obviously has a goggle gripper on the back to hold them firmly in place. It also has eyewear grippers for your sunglasses inside on the underside of the vents inside, so you can flip those sunglasses up on the climb and securely store them away. It has notched temples, which you can't really see that well in this photo, but you can kind of sort of get a glimpse of it. Allows those your sunglasses or your eyewear to slide in without there being any pressure at all on them on the sides of your head, which is actually a fairly challenging thing to achieve, that sort of notch, while still being able to pass the safety tests for side impacts there. So they've been able to do that in this helmet. On to the colorways. I think obviously the black is going to kind of be the best one in these pictures. I wish they had tipped the visor up a little bit. It looks great in person. But But that black, I think, is going to be number one. I would say that gray blue on the right in the middle would probably be number two. And then I'd say olive probably number three. Interested to hear your feedback. Just a little note that white, actually, the lower portion of that white is actually kind of like a digitized print. It looks really cool. White's been super strong on the snow side. In Giro and other brands from what we've seen. So that's, I think, a trickle down through that. But it looks good. It looks good in person too. And then just to highlight some of the key opportunities here. I mean, this is our highest end, most feature-rich mountain bike trail helmet that Giro has ever made. And arguably it is the highest end and most feature-rich trail helmet out there right now on the market. It has very deep coverage. It's a great fit. Like immediately you notice it when you put it on. I think it's going to fit almost, most people, especially those people with that Giro fit head, which is a wide audience, very well. It is a halo product. It's going to help elevate that product mix, both in the Giro side and on your whole product mix wall. It is not it's not the fixture. You're not going to be selling this day in, day out, but it is a great opportunity to engage that performance core rider, which may have been a bit challenging through COVID-19. So this will be, a strong marketing push on the digital side from Giro all summer, as well as through their athletes. We'll have media assets available for you guys, both for social and for web, but a great way to sort of drive some of those riders in to check something new out on the sales floor. $369 MSRP, so pushing those limits. But I do remember when Montero came, and you probably remember the same. Montero came out at $240, and it was crazy to have a helmet over 200, which is now kind of become it, not even just the norm in that performance market. Embargo was lifted today. The helmet is available at OGC and will start to ship, I believe, today or tomorrow, and you'll start to see them arriving in store next week. So the sooner we can get those orders in, the better. Be great to have them on the sales floor. My sort of thought is maybe a mix, like a handful, 4 or 5 to start it off. I think there'll be some really good traction on this and would be good to have in store to show your customers. So let me know if you have any questions. Always happy to answer, always happy to chat about this stuff. Stay busy, and we'll talk soon. And thanks for taking the time to listen.